Good evening, everyone.
Happy Sunday night, everybody. So if there's a sneezing or a coughing fit, it's because I'm currently sick. I have disease X. They just announced it
What do
this
you
last
have?
week at the WEF.
What do you
So
have?
a disease X. I'm patient zero.
Patient zero.
Patient zero.
Okay.
So yeah, this ought to be fun. Get ready, guys.
Why the switching thumbnails? Mexican Spec wants to know.
This is what I want to know. Why the switching thumbnails?
Because Tony didn't like the ones that we took.
None of them were good.
Yeah. She kept moving around.
But I'm trying to show Winnie like every Sunday for the last what
You didn't
6
show
months.
last week.
No, we had Maggie.
Yeah.
Come here, Maggie.
Am I far away enough from you? Okay.
You're such a good girl. Come here. We had Maggie last week. Oh, you know what you got? Okay, fine. You stay down there.
Pretty soon Winnie will have to hold Tony.
They're very close. She's big. She stands up, she towers over Uncle Kathy.
No, that's not true. So how's everybody evening? Chongo 68, Cholo
Chongo.
Nick Bruni, Ricardo San Nicolas says, "Hola, amigos."
I don't speak that.
No.
Well, hello, friends. Yes,
Hello,
okay.
friends. Very good.
I know a little bit of French.
Very good. 672E Galaxy. It's like a slideshow. It is.
Yes.
It kept making me take pictures over and over and over again. Wow, I'm on time. What's up, Olive? Ben Nickerson? Joe K. So what's going on, Tony?
I'm sick. I'm very
I'm
sick.
Fubar's here, Zero's here.
What's going on, Zero? Yeah, very, very sick. It's been a rough couple of days. Oh, it's getting better. It's getting better. It's like maybe like a 24-hour thing. But yeah, I'm not even sure where I'm at. I need NyQuil. I need it now.
I have to erase this again.
You gonna use backyard chickens?
Yeah,
to erase it? Okay, here,
backyard.
I'll help you. But this is a routine we go through every Sunday night. I lift this up
If I can't,
and you put backyard chickens under it. Okay.
it's better.
You know it's always backyard chickens is the last book that you add.
Is it really?
Yeah. We're gonna solve this problem with our new place because we're actually setting up a studio, like a podcast kind of studio. So we want, she's on a stool
Well,
with a
I
stack
need
of books. There's
the furniture
1, 2, 3,
here.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Yeah.
She's what you're looking at right now is a camera set on 18 books on top of a stool.
Right. But I need the furniture from the office here.
Yes.
Right.
You have to move the furniture.
I need
Yes, I know.
that.
I know.
Yes. It's okay.
Everything is in limbo currently.
It's okay, and we have to move everything
It'll all be done like in the
in
very
less
last
than 10
minute.
days.
Yes,
I can't wait. I'm so excited. Are you excited, Tony?
I'm thrilled beyond all. I can't move stuff into the new place yet because they're still working on the new place. So like where I would be putting my tools and stuff, well they've got like wood and doors and shit like that because they're still working on the back part of it. So the shop area is the staging area for where they're working, and I don't have any electricity in there yet because the place got to go on inspection and all
There's no
kinds of other
heat?
stuff. This is zero. This is zero. But I did paint it and I did put the shelves up. So
Yay.
yeah, yay.
Yay. Are you excited for Kiwi's trip?
Oh please, I started vibrating as soon as I heard about it.
You're ecstatic.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah?
Yeah, it's better him than me.
I need
That's all
another
I can
book.
say.
I need a 19th book.
And they really
Oh, jeez, that's what they said.
go with Quarter Mile Chaos.
That's not thick enough.
It's not?
No, I need
Okay.
something thicker.
Well, Border
Border
Collie.
Collie.
Yeah, okay. You could use that.
Here.
That's okay.
Okay.
So here you guys will be on top of this book now. All right. How's that?
Oh. It's okay, I think.
You would think we would at least attempt to be a little more professional.
Well, I'm waiting for my furniture to get
I know,
here.
I know.
I can't move it by
But
myself.
we've been doing it like this now for like what, 3 months?
Yeah, I don't want to do it like this anymore. I just complained right before we went on. I yelled. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. Why do I have to do it like this?
Oh.
Zero says I didn't feel stable. I don't feel stable either, Zero.
It's starting to lean a little bit, actually.
It is leaning.
It's definitely
It's
leaning.
because it's too many books Oh my gosh. Definitely not stable.
And this is why I'm quitting YouTube.
Oh no. Are you quitting?
No,
Yeah.
but everybody else seems to be quitting.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like the trend.
Nick Rooney says it works.
All right.
Books. Yes. Let's see. No human being can stack books like this.
She's not human.
No?
No, I don't want to talk about it now.
Okay. So you ready to move?
Yes.
Yes.
Very ready.
You're very ready.
Yeah, but nothing else is ready. Like, I'm ready.
Nothing is ready.
I'm ready. But the shop isn't ready. The storage, I needed a storage unit too for a lot of stuff that we had in the non-shop area, and the storage unit isn't ready either, so everything's just in limbo.
Yep, it is.
Yeah.
Unsubscribe, Pirate Greg says.
Nice.
Nice.
I would unsubscribe. I mean, be honest with you. I mean, I'm tired of me.
Are you excited?
I've had enough of my shit.
It's good. It's always good to have enough of your own shit.
I've had enough of it.
It's healthy. Was I ever a librarian? No. No.
Really?
Yeah. I just like to read. Yeah. I like to have a library.
She has a lot of books.
Let's see. So it says, just change a battery for my neighbor. Pain in the ass Mercedes.
Where is it, under the trunk or under the back seat?
Hello world. My new week starts with a UTG live territory, says.
Wooey!
Woo-wee. Okay, don't quit. If anything, just come on and do the live. Don't quit YouTube.
No, I'm not going to quit YouTube. But it's a thing. Everybody, all of these big YouTubers, like, just all of a sudden, everybody's like packing it in.
No, they're not. That's what they're saying.
Yeah,
Not
I guess it's a
quitting.
ploy to get more views, I guess.
Yeah, it's when they run out of material, they talk about
I
quitting.
ran out of material almost 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I had enough in me for, like, 6 months of YouTube.
Yeah, and
You
that
know,
was it.
And then that was it. And
But isn't that what everybody's got?
I've just been poking along in the dark ever since.
Zero says underhood, over-engineered battery shield nonsense.
Yeah, nothing is easy anymore.
Okay.
That's great water, Kat,
Is
by
it
the way.
good?
Thank you.
You're welcome. I made it especially for you.
Yeah. She says, what do you want to drink tonight? I says, what are my choices? She says, water.
I have to do shopping. We have no furniture.
We have no furniture.
No
We have,
food,
we have
no
no
soda.
soft drinks, nothing.
This is where we're quitting, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Hello, 104 Speed Shop. Denny DeVoe says, do you like visitors?
No. No. I cower in. I'm not. Listen, I'm so honest about this. I cower in fear of visitors. If I sense anybody outside the shop, like if I hear footsteps, I get quiet no matter what I'm doing. Yeah.
You stop breathing so I can't hear you.
It's no lie. It's no lie.
It's like a horror movie. That's how you react. You just stop breathing.
I panic. If I think I hear a door opening, I panic.
Oh.
So yeah, no, it's the only time I'll work with the doors open is when I have somebody there with me because they kind of act as a buffer, and I can go hide while they talk. I'm not making that up. I'm being completely honest with you.
Nick Green says, you guys work great on the fly. Do we know how to work any other way?
That's the only way I've ever known.
Yeah.
I can't plan anything.
We talked about planning yesterday.
Yeah. My autism gets really strong when it comes to planning, and I just.
Because we were talking about setting up for the podcast, setting up the room, and I talked about trying to make plans, and you're like, no.
No,
We can't make plans.
I'm as afraid of plans as I am visitors.
That's good.
Huh?
Holy car mods, Tony, do you ever get recognized for being a YouTuber?
Unfortunately, yes, I do.
You do?
Very often.
Where?
Pretty much everywhere we go.
That was me.
You and I, when we're out, we usually go to the same place. We go to the same, like
Okay.
the Chinese restaurant,
Yeah.
we go to the Greek place, the Indian place. But no, it happens all the time.
Does it?
Well,
Where
if
does
you
it
stop,
happen?
what's that?
Where does it happen?
It happens at gas stations. It happens in traffic. It happens at Home Depot. It happens, just
Oh yeah.
in the general course of doing life.
Let's see.
Which I like. That's nice. It's like when people go, Uncle Tony, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Mhm,
That's
cool.
awesome. But then you got the people who want to tell you their whole life story, and I start to like, what? Should I can't this? No, don't. But it's true. It's true. It's true.
Be nice. O'Reilly's, yeah. Do they talk to you at O'Reilly's?
Yes, they recognize it at O'Reilly's.
They do?
Yes.
Let's see. Hate X says, what is a great book on Mopar history?
I can't think of any.
Mopar history.
Mopar history. Somebody should write a book about Mopar history.
You don't know of any books on Mopar history?
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
have you ever heard of any books on Mopar history?
We have some.
I think we had something.
We have some. They're down there. They're behind the.
There's one on like the Hemi,
Yeah.
right? But I can't think of any that are just in general Mopar history.
Your brother is on.
Normal James, what's happening, man?
He says, I can tell your whole life story.
Go do it. Do it.
Go ahead, James. Let's see. Glenn Nickerson, hopefully you leave the UTG hat at home. No, he wears it everywhere.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. It's a part of his uniform. So how's New Jersey, James? What's going on? It says Mexican Spec says Swamp Rat, don't do it for free. People will pay for that. Pay for Tony's life story.
Nobody wants my life story.
James, go visit Tony. Or Tony, go visit James. Make it happen.
No, I can't go to New Jersey.
We've been up there a lot.
I haven't been up there in years. I haven't.
We
When was the
went
last time I
up
was
there.
When we shot that video in
Let's
English
shoot
Town,
the
it was the
video
last
in
time
English,
that I was
yeah.
there. It was 5 years ago.
Yeah. Let's see. Denny DeVoe, for what it's worth, I work in Mopar Land.
In where?
Mopar Land?
Mopar Land.
Swamp Rat, I want a seat next to you.
Then come down here. We'll put you a chair right here, and you can do live with us.
Yeah. Or you can do it on the internet. If you
Oh,
get Chris
actually, we
to
could.
hook you up.
We
All
could.
we do is send you a link. You need a camera and a microphone. That's it.
That would be weird.
I'm sure
right?
that Chris can do it. Would it be weird?
That would be really weird.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. You should do a wall calendar of favorite cars. Maybe with Uncle Kathy doing the shots. Do you want a calendar?
No.
No? You
No.
won't put a car on a t-shirt either, so no, not gonna happen.
None of ours. No.
I would love to visit, but I've never been invited. There's an open invitation and you know it. Would you like to come, James? We would love to have you here. I think we've invited you in here before.
I've been telling him every time I talk to him for the last 20 years. I'm like, come down, come down, come down. He's never been down here.
Yes, he has. He came
Once when we first moved here.
Love the video on Gen 1 Hemis, Bruce Jones says.
Thank you. I'm gonna do the Red Ram next. Since I can't really do anything in any of the shops or with any of the cars at the moment, I'm gonna do the Red Ram Hemi next.
Everything's still frozen outside. So.
And its connection to Toyota.
Oh.
Yes.
Exciting.
There's a twist to the Red Ram story.
Tony, do you go to auctions or anything? Wait, do you go to auctions or anything to get cars or any of the performance parts?
No, I mean I used to go to auction. I used to go to the auction in Bordentown, New Jersey, the used car auction, like every it was Wednesday.
That was a long time
I
ago.
used to get paid to check out cars for dealers.
40 years ago.
40 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't think I've been to an auction since.
Hey, when you were like 21, you went to an auction.
Well, it was a weekly thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony, I'm drunk. I was
Nice.
in the shop for 16 hours. Now I'm down from molten stones and dog farts. What does that mean?
I don't know, but congratulations.
You told me to keep the conversation.
Keep the
going.
conversation going. 'Cause
I asked him what he wants to talk about. He says, just read the
I'm
comments.
sick. I'm like legitimately, I'm sick. My head is clogged. I can't really think very well right now.
Kay Nelson. Tony, can you tell me about that poster over your shoulder? I think I've seen that image somewhere.
Poster.
It's a drawing. It's a print.
That one?
I can't see that one in here. I don't know.
Well, that's just that's Wild Willie Borsch. That's Jungle Jim Lieberman. And this one here, if that's the one you're talking about, that was from a 1973 issue of Hot Rod Magazine. And it was an illustration by Kenny Youngblood, who actually signed him actually right here. He signed me this one over here. So that was they did a video. Or did a video? Jesus. Hot Rod Magazine did an article on the 1973 funny cars and how they were getting really aerodynamic. And it was actually Schumacher's Wonder Wagon, and the regular Vega after that started all of this stuff with the wheel bubbles and stuff all over the place and wings. So Youngblood did that illustration for this story in Hot Rod Magazine, and then they made a print out of it afterwards.
Swamper says, okay, I'm coming to do a live. Start collecting donations for snacks.
Our viewers don't have that much money, man.
Yeah, we'll get you snacks.
Yeah, my brother's like Jabba the Hutt. Right?
He's not bad. What are you talking about? Don't tell people that. That's not true. Let's see. Oh, Richard Hayes sent $4.99.
Thank you, Richard.
Secret chat for snacks. Thank you. He says there's a number 1 and a balloon on it. Okay.
Keep it going. No dead air. No dead air. I can't think.
Chris Greenaway, UTG, can we do a live car show again?
Live car show.
Live car show. I don't know.
Did we ever do a live car show?
I guess so.
I don't think we did.
I'm coming down to hang with the drunk guy. Who's the drunk guy? I don't know.
I don't drink.
What, James? James says, thanks, Richard Hayes. We'll get you a bag of chips, James. With Richard's donation.
Another super chat will get you pork rinds.
James says, I'm thinner than you.
You are not. I've lost a lot of weight.
You svelte.
Oh, come on, look, my shirt is swimming on me.
He's asking if you can do a marathon.
Not now, I can't. I have disease X.
No, you don't.
It's the new one that they just announced at the WEF over this last week, and I'm patient 0.
You should build a Gen 1 Hemi nitro cackle engine.
No, no. Cackle is just so. It's okay, I guess, but I wouldn't want to do it. If I'm going to build something that runs on nitro, I want to actually run the damn thing.
Your brother wants to know if you can do a marathon.
Now?
No, when he comes here.
Sure, I'll do a marathon.
How long? How long are you gonna go for?
Do you remember the last time we tried to do a marathon?
I'm not doing a marathon. I need my sleep.
The last time we tried to do a marathon was New Year's Eve, 2020, and I even had 2020 classes. Remember that?
You had COVID.
I had the Rona, and I went for 11 and a half hours before I completely lost my voice. Do you remember that?
Yeah. He says, if I'm coming, we're doing a very long show, he says.
That's fine.
That's fine.
I'm down with it.
Let's see. Oh, Bob's Chop Shop. What's your thoughts on pop-up pistons and open chamber heads?
It depends on it depends on the size of the dome. Like there are certain engines, like for instance on the 426 Hemi, once you get over 12-to-1 compression, the dome starts to get in the way of the overlap cycle. It creates all kinds of weird situations in the combustion chamber. So, I mean, every engine is a little bit different.
Thank you, Scarlet Fire. You said my picture from a long time ago, I was so cute.
Which one was that?
I don't know. Whatever it was, I was cute.
She was always cute.
Thank you, Scarlet Fire. It was very nice of you to say. Let's see. Any frozen pipes down there? Dang, it's cold.
No, it's actually starting to warm up now.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Yeah, we were in the single digits last couple of days, and now it's almost like 30. So it's like summer out there now.
Your brother says I'm bringing stories and pictures.
Do it. Bring it, man.
Okay, fine. I don't know if anybody's really interested in that. Are they interested in that?
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, I guess so.
Who's watched the viewer count drop?
Right. Unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe.
Let's see. Engage the Buicks.
Yes.
Well, why not?
Twice.
I've heard old wives' tales that the 383 Mopar is the ultimate Mopar engine. They rev to the moon and have the best block design.
I personally favor the 383 over anything else. Like if I could only build one engine, if I had to limit myself to one engine and one engine only, it would be a 383 or a 400. But either way, it would be a low deck big block.
Any progress on the propane power engine?
There's a thing we're doing with that I cannot talk about yet.
It's been very cold. Like, it's been 0 degrees.
Well, yeah, it's been 0 degrees.
No, it's been negative.
Right, yeah, no. So, but wait, that has nothing to do with it. That has nothing to do with it. There's we have a new wrinkle to this whole thing, and it includes a challenge. And I can't talk about it yet, but this is going to be like something that we've absolutely never done before, never even attempted before. So we have a unique challenge. We're going to introduce it over the next couple of weeks or so, and that car is going to get geared up for that challenge.
Okay.
It's totally out of the box. It's like it doesn't resemble anything we've ever done before.
Your brother says I'm watching the comments. My stories and pictures are more riveting.
Probably.
But your brother
We have our new shirt coming. When is our new shirt going to be here?
I didn't put it on the website yet.
You didn't put it on the website.
Not yet. Not yet. I didn't do the mock-up yet for the website.
When are you going to do the mock-up?
I don't know. Maybe like tomorrow?
Are you prepared for the onslaught? Because everything on earth is going to want this shirt.
Yeah, so I'm not printing these. We're getting them ordered. But I'm waiting for them to send me a mock-up so I can make sure that they're printing them correctly. So
Okay.
I can see how they're placing everything. And that's why I didn't do the mock-up yet for the website, because I don't know if they're going to change anything from what I sent them.
Okay.
Any differences in like the lettering or size or spacing.
It's going to be.
I'm not slacking.
It's going to be
I never slack.
It's going to be the coolest shirt ever. You see this thing, you're going to say, I need to have this shirt, and I need a spare in case something happens to this shirt.
I'm waiting for this shirt since Wednesday. Okay, I'm not printing them anymore.
Yeah, Kathy's retiring the printing press.
I don't have time to print, so I'm ordering them. Someone else is printing them for us. And then I'll just stick them in envelopes. It'll make my life much easier.
Yeah.
Much easier. Yeah, because it's overwhelming.
Yeah,
It's overwhelming. You show them my ink.
Yeah. This is all the time. All the time. You guys wear one of our shirts. This is where it comes from.
Yeah. Wildfly says, I noticed the electric Viking is reduced to only posting EV news instead of his opinions.
I'll be sending him one of the shirts.
Okay.
He's getting one of our shirts.
Nice. Let's see. Shirts won't get out unless Uncle Kathy's chained to the screening table and forced to do 18-hour shifts. Yeah, no,
why? That's how it works.
Yeah, like I was every day printing and just trying to get stuff out. Like, you have no idea.
So you have to understand, we started printing them at the shop. Okay?
Yeah, which is easier. They went faster at the shop.
Yeah, we set everything up at the shop so we would have a printing center. Okay,
Yeah,
but
Crystal was helping.
the problem was the shop is so far off the beaten path that it just takes too long to get there. And there's like too many things she has to handle over here. And Crystal with the
Even if you
the
forget
kids,
something, forget it.
yeah, it was just a logistical nightmare. So we did it for about a year. Printed everything out of there, and it was okay, but it was very difficult for everybody to maintain their lives and get over there to do the shirts. So since then, for the last year or so, everything's been done here at the house. And it's
too
chaos.
much for
Yeah,
me.
it's chaos.
I can't focus on setting up the podcast and setting up the studio and setting up this room as a studio
And the
to
puppy.
get rid of the books and the puppy and the video and everything that we're doing. It's just too much.
Excuse me.
So, make a shirt with the fuel altered and saying got nitro.
I used to have a license. Do I still have the license plate frame from the Monte SS?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
I used to have a license plate frame that said my other car is a fuel altered.
Mm.
But that was when my other car was actually a fuel altered.
Yeah. I need an I hate cars t-shirt. Yeah.
We got them.
Don't get rid of the yellow pages. Yellow pages.
Yellow pages.
What do you mean? I'm whining? Your brother says she's whining again.
No, yeah, please. She's earned the whining
I
when it
don't
comes to
whine.
this stuff.
I'm not a whiner. I get everything done. Let's see. Your brother says, fuck the t-shirt. I'm offering real Uncle Tony's tattoos to show real loyalty. Really, James?
That's nice of him.
You making tattoos? Hilarious. Do you serve cheese with that wine? What wine?
Your wine.
I don't have wine.
No, I'm saying you're whining about.
Oh, funny. When will the new shop, when is it going to be done? When will the new shop be done?
Well, in theory, it should have been done now.
Right, it's
Right.
not done yet.
Yeah, it's a long way from done. I got in there last week. I got the painting done. I got the shelving up, and then they're still working on the whole back half of it. So at this point, there's really nothing I can do in there because they're using the shop area as a staging area where all the materials and whatnot for the back are. So they've still got to put the HVAC unit in. They still have to finish the wiring. They still have to. They just did the drywall. The drywall's done. The doors are up in the back. It's a nice setup. It's a really nice setup. I'll shoot a video this week that shows the layout as it exists. They just put the floors down in the back. Really nice floors.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. But I'm kind of like I can't do anything until they're out of the way.
Mm.
And we don't even have electricity in there right now
No.
because we're running extension cords to the other buildings to do what they have to do, but they can't turn on the electricity until the inspection has been done on the. So it's a bitch.
Let's see. Red Sage HD says, I'm a 24-year-old, never worked on old cars before. This 62 T-Bird I got, 390 FE, just replaced a advanced diaphragm.
Okay.
I'm getting mixed signals whether to put the vacuum line to metering block or manifold.
On the Ford, it goes to. Okay. You could put it at either place, right? Because you're going to set your timing. All right. Ford and General Motors use manifold vacuum. Chrysler used ported vacuum. Wait, Ford used a combination of both. Ford, at one time or another, used both ported and manifold vacuum. They're going to function the same way either way, except at idle. So manifold vacuum will give you a bunch of advance at idle. Ported vacuum will give you no vacuum advance at idle, but will give you a vacuum advance once the throttle blades are open. So you can almost flip a coin and get the same result. Me personally, I prefer ported vacuum to manifold vacuum.
JK's saying, did Kiwi do a poor job, Kathy? I'm filming with today's Beetle video. We were editing that together.
He didn't know I was going to hand him the camera. He didn't know anything. So it was like, he did what he could.
Somebody said that I was mean. I was being mean.
Snarky. She was being snarky.
Yeah. So Mission Impossible, what is going on? Please. People are asking about it. I don't know.
Out of my hands. Completely, totally out of my hands.
Why was Mission Impossible canceled?
It wasn't canceled. It ran out of my hands. As I've explained time and time again, I'll do it one more time.
Do it one more time.
I'm going to do it one more time. I had a plan. I had a very, what's what I'm looking for? A very defined set of goals that I wanted to do with this. And immediately after we decided to do it, other people had different ideas. And it branched off, it went off into directions I couldn't even conceive of. I attempted to kind of reel it back a little bit, to try to get it back on track, but it was just like, there was just no bringing it back. There was just no bringing it back. So at that point, I was just like, it's out of my hands. This is out of my hands. And so it's out of my hands.
Okay. How about fridge magnets? We can make some fridge magnets.
I guess we could.
Sure. What kind of magnet do you want?
I just sell shirts. Just sell shirts.
Maybe they want a fridge magnet. I don't know. Dead Dodge Garage is here?
Oh, wow. Isn't he supposed to have his own live going on?
I don't know.
Jamie, I'm going to need you to fill in, man. I think Kiwi's going to be off, if he survives even. But he's going to be driving across the desert for a couple of weeks. So it's going to take him at least a couple of weeks to get across the desert.
I hope he makes it.
I hope he makes it. So
he has to drive to, where's he driving through? Devon Valley?
yeah, he's driving, right, yeah. So if you guys don't know,
Winter?
Kiwi's big adventure, he's buying this 59 Plymouth. I keep telling him it's a great idea.
It's not.
You'd think he would catch on to the sarcasm, but he hasn't. So he's probably watching this right now. So he's buying a 59 Plymouth. He bought it already. He already owns this thing. He bought a 59 Plymouth out in California that has been parked since 1979. So do the math. It's been parked for 45 years. And he's going to get it running. And as soon as they get it running, they're going to drive it 2,000 miles back to Tennessee. So, Jamie, I'm going to need you to fill in on a Wednesday night, at least one Wednesday night when he's out on the road.
New City Carpet. Do you need any commercial carpet, mats, or entryway floor material? We'll send it.
I don't know. I may need carpet for the. Write down who he is.
New City Carpet.
I'll pay you for it, bro. I'll pay you for it. Just give me a good deal, is all.
Well, the shipping would be crazy, though.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Where are you located?
New Jersey, probably?
Yeah.
I think he's in the Northeast. Aren't you in the Northeast? Thank you for offering, though.
Yeah.
That's really
Appreciate
nice.
it.
He says, no, on us. No, we don't want you to.
No, I don't take freebies from anybody. But I do appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful for the offer. I really am. But as a rule, we don't take anything free from anybody.
Yeah, they're in
ever.
the Northeast.
Yeah.
We really appreciate that. That's very nice of you. Let's see. Tony, give Kiwi a gun before he leaves. I don't know.
I'm afraid to give him a gun, honestly. But considering the mental despair he's going to be going through for days. Yeah, I don't think he should have a weapon.
Oh, Uncle James can drive the carpet down. He could. He could. You have a truck, right, James? Drive the carpet down? It's a 5.0 gift, they said, New City Carpet. And we'll see. We have to get in there, right? We have to get in there and see what we need.
So the one room is going to be set
yet.
up to do. We're going to set up as a podcast room. So.
It can't be too nice, though.
Can't be too nice. No,
it's got to be background for Tony.
It's got to have just the right, it has to have the right feel to it. But we're going to soundproof it and light it and everything, so it's more professional than anything we've kind of done to this point.
Oh, your brother says that I will drive the carpet. My pleasure.
All right, let's see what we're gonna. One step at a time.
Just remember, New City Carpet.
New City Carpet. And thank you again. I appreciate the offer.
Bronco McBain says, I am on fire.
Oh, well, that's.
Smoking jackets and craft bourbon, New City Carpet says. Is that what you're going to be wearing for the podcast?
He should, right? A pipe.
Pipe.
Smoke a pipe.
Bourbon. Nick Bruni wants your brother to pick him up in Philly. He'll help. Funny. Let's Kiwi is tough. He will fight the snakes, lizards, and coyotes by hand. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think he really. I don't think he understands like. Because I'm the same way though. I'm the same way. I'll set like a goal for myself, and I'm not really thinking it all the way through. I don't think he's really thinking it all the way through.
So the person on fire should stop, drop, and roll.
Stop, drop, and roll is a
People
good
are a
thing.
little
That's what they
concerned
used to
about
teach
the
us.
person on fire, unless it's their car that's on fire. Better not tell Kiwi about these bats. Poor bastard will see them soon enough.
Oh jeez.
Are there bats out there?
I don't even know what's out there. He's nuts. He's nuts.
He's gonna do fine. It'll be fine.
He's
He's
gonna
gonna have to tow the car back.
He's gonna be driving it through the desert in February.
I don't know. It hasn't run since 1979, so I'm a little concerned. Like, I don't know how they're gonna switch everything out so quickly. Like all the brake lines and the fuel lines and.
Oh, I gave him a fuel tank to take.
Okay.
I gave him a fuel cell that he could put in the back.
Yeah.
He's already got all the brake lines. So he's going out there with all of the brake lines,
Okay.
wheel cylinders, master cylinder, all of that stuff. So the first thing I'm gonna do is rip all the old braking system out of the car, put everything new in
But
there.
does he even know if the tranny works?
No.
No.
Since I'm saying it's
So,
like
okay, when it was parked, the people that sold it to him, they know nothing about the car?
no, they know nothing about the car. It's just they acquired the car.
So the motor can be blown or the tranny can be blown or are there tires on it?
I think he's gonna put tires on it too.
So he's gonna drive it to a tire place?
I have no idea how he's planning on doing that.
Like,
I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
he's gonna video everything.
I can see doing a 500 miles, 600 mile even. Like it's really stretching it, but that's 2,000 miles through the desert in the winter. So I mean, the temperature. What the hell could the temperature be there? Like in the middle of the night.
I don't know. Danny Boy says it gets cold in the desert.
Yeah,
There's
I
no
know.
heat in the car though. There's no heat.
It would be a miracle if the
No, the heater. I'm sure doesn't work.
We're gonna find out. Kiwi's big
You
adventure.
should go with him, Tony.
No.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
I wouldn't try to drive that car from Franklin to here.
I think it would be fine.
Yeah, I don't need any more funny things. I have enough stories to last me 3 lifetimes. I don't need another one.
He's probably listening to you right now. He's listening to everything you say.
He's
They can make content together. That's right, Joe K.
Hey, Winnie.
They could make content together. I mean, I hope he does it. Does he have a plan in case?
I hope he makes it, yeah.
Okay, so what's the plan in case he breaks down or?
I'm pretty sure the plan doesn't include me. Make it clear that I would be
So
home
you're not
rooting him
driving
on.
out there with the.
No, I won't be driving anywhere. I don't know what his plan is. I don't know.
You're not gonna go out there to meet him with the.
How far out?
You wouldn't take the trailer to your friend Kiwi
No.
out in the middle of the desert?
No.
What do you mean? Kiwi, are you listening to this?
He'll find his way back. He's got a thumb just like the rest of us do. He'll find his way back.
Tony should help poor Kiwi stable, it says. That's right. So if he gets stuck, you're gonna have to drive the trailer out there.
If I can hitchhike back from Canada, he can hitchhike back from Death Valley.
Tony will rescue Kiwi. Poor Kiwi.
I'm not that good a friend.
What?
I'm a good friend to a point.
You're not a good friend.
And I'm not a good friend.
I don't know if you should be telling everybody that.
I gotta be honest. I can only be honest.
Oh my gosh. Torino Elite says, where's your sense of adventure? It sounds like great fun to me.
I've worn out my sense of adventure.
Charles S says, new t-shirt. I'm not that good of a friend. I'll go rescue Kiwi while Tony's watching a live stream. Oh, I don't know. I can drive the truck and trailer.
You ain't going either. You gotta take care of the pups.
She could come with me.
What about the other ones?
Well, you can take care of them.
I gotta work.
Oh, I'd buy that shirt. Wow, license.
You know,
I'm sorry
I
for
bet
any
you
new viewers right now that are watching.
I bet you that would be a good shirt.
Zero saying, please make that shirt.
Well, maybe we do a limited edition on that one.
I'm not that good of a friend. Tumbleweed says, Tony, you should at least give Kiwi a compass. 672E Galaxy says, I'll take 2. My stomach hurts. I'm laughing.
I can see Kiwi wandering through the desert, slightly charred, with a seatbelt wrapped around his forehead, looking at a compass.
That's how she rushes. I'm gonna need one of those. Oh man. You got your rescue inhaler. Are you okay? Are you alright?
Oh, me, I'm fine.
Yeah, you're okay? That would be a long, quiet ride home, yeah. Oh my goodness. Poor Kiwi, yeah. Okay. Now this is what I tune in for. Really? 672 Galaxy?
After 2 or 3 days, he goes feral.
He's gonna wear like a coyote head as a hat.
Necklace made out of bones.
Let's see, Robert Rio says, this is hilarious. Maybe Freiburger and Dulcich were a good rescue team. They're probably better friends. Yeah, feral Kiwi. He's listening to this, Tony.
I'm sure he
He's
is.
listening to this.
I wish I had my phone with me. I bet she's texting me.
Probably. Do you want me to get it for you?
No.
Mad Max Kiwi. He's got the accent, right? Oh my gosh. Howdy peeps. Hello, Mopar man. Gearhead Brat says best live stream of the month. Good. Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Oh my gosh. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Take a breath, Tony. Okay, so truck and trailer is out of the question. So you're not gonna go get them?
I'm not going to get him now.
No. You sure?
I'm not that good of a friend.
Certainly.
I mean, if he breaks down in like Jackson, I'll go get him.
You go get him in Jackson?
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's about as far as I go.
Oh my goodness. Thunderdome Kiwi, yeah.
Beyond Thunderdome.
Alright. He'll be okay. When does he leave? Where's he going?
Next week?
The way you said that, like it's like
What?
you're anticipating something. You're like, next week?
He's going next week.
Yeah.
He's gonna fly out there and
Okay.
then drive this car that hasn't moved in 45 years, 2,000 miles back to Tennessee.
He'll have good video.
I no doubt.
Mm-hmm. Need no enemies if you have Tony as a friend. Oh. Can we do another viewer car show? Chris Greenaway.
Did we ever do one?
I don't think we ever did
I don't
one.
think we ever
I
did
don't
one.
think we ever did one.
Yeah, anybody who's just joined us now, I have a really bad cold. So if I sound or look off, that's why.
Roadkill Kiwi, yes. Shoehorn Jackson. You'll be in Yuma.
Feral Kiwi.
If his affairs are in order, maybe he will leave you the Hemi. Well, it's possible. Could chunk into the wasteland, Charlie Roma says. Oh my goodness. Mexican Spec says, Kathy, one time John Wilburn did a car show on a live here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, right, yeah, we don't have... No, we're not doing that again, right?
I don't know if one of the mods wants to do it.
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't have the time
Yeah,
to.
I don't have the brain space.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have the mental space to do it. But if one of the mods wants to jump in there and do it, yeah, man, I'm down with that.
Stray Bullet says, how much time has Kiwi budgeted for this trip? Is it do or die?
Well, I mean, he can only be away from the shop for so long. He's got cars. I mean, he's jammed. I don't know. I can't imagine him being away from the shop for more than a couple of days, given the amount of traffic and everything he's got there. But I don't know.
It's gonna take, the trip itself would take a couple of days.
Yeah.
That's not fixing the car or anything.
Well, think about that. It's 2,000 miles, so if he runs nonstop, that's. So if he averages 60, 10 hours is 600 miles. 20 hours would be 1,200 miles. 30 hours would be 1,800 miles. So it's going to be at least, it's going to be about a 40-hour. He's looking at about 40 hours on the road.
Deb Dutch Raj says, going live in a few. See you guys in a couple Wednesdays. I'll be temporary Kiwi.
All right, excellent. Work on your accent, man.
Good. Thank you, Jamie.
So if you guys don't know, Jamie goes on, he does a live at the same time that we do a live. So if you want to go over there, you get bored here, go over to Jamie's place. Dead Dodge Garage.
I hope you can get it running right away.
I hope so too. I have no idea what the situation is with this. With the car itself, what its state is or anything like that.
Tavo says, Tony, you can go to Kiwi's shop and do some body work while he's away.
That'd be fun, right? I go in there and just start working on it and stuff.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Oh.
No.
No,
Alright.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Not gonna say anything. I have an idea.
Okay. Why is it coming from Mopars to blow the ballast resistor?
It's not. It's not common for Mopars to blow the ballast resistor. It happens occasionally.
Let's see. Charlton Zimmerman says, will Kiwi be going near Area 51? Roswell.
Geez, I don't know. I'm not that familiar with that part of the country. I don't know.
Andrew Galvin, hey Uncle Tony, what do you think would be better in an e-body? A 440 stroker or 400/383 stroker? Thinking in terms of spark plug access and overall clearance.
Well, obviously the low deck gives you a little bit more clearance. Either way, it's a pain in the ass to change the plugs on those things. I would do a low deck stroker. Do the classic 451. Drop a 440 crank on a 400 block. Cheapest, easiest way to make power there is.
I'd rather be frozen in the desert than doing more and more retail. I can see that. Let's see. That was New City Carpet. Tony, do you know any details on the 303 or 313 poly engines?
What about them?
Do you know any details on them?
They're both versions of the Plymouth Poly, which later became the A motor.
Andrew Galvin says, thanks, Uncle Tony.
There was a 270, there was a 277, I think it was, in there too. I think the first version was like a 277. I could be off by a couple of cubic inches here or there. And then there was the 303. I don't know. Just look up the Plymouth Poly lineage, and all those numbers will pop up.
End of Time says, I bet it runs mint, and Kiwi knows this.
He may be pulling one over on all of us. I don't know.
You think? Maybe.
I know he's planning on stopping at the Roadster show there, because I was busting his chops if he was going to try to get a Riddler award with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. Let's see. They're talking to each other. What's up? Rewiring. On a dark desert highway, cool wind with Kiwi's
Kiwi's hair.
Let's see. Hello. The vape says Kiwi should have gotten together with the guy from Vice Grip Barrage for his Plymouth caper.
I don't even think he's that crazy.
No.
No.
Like your explanation on the nail head.
Thank you.
Throttle Watch. Matt's Off-Road is inviting YouTubers to come off-road at the off-road games. Would Tony be interested in going?
Where is it?
I don't know.
Oh, Matt's off. Oh, that's
In the desert?
yeah. He's way out there. Yeah. No, not really. I don't have time. I can't get away from it. Yeah.
Your name is Rob. Okay. I'll try and remember. Mad Max Kiwi will make it anyways.
He's gonna come back one way or the other. I'm sure of that.
Oh, Matt is in Utah and Arizona. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
far from us. Let's see. It would be nice if Kiwi could podcast across the desert.
I think he's gonna try to. He's gonna. But I don't know what like cell reception is gonna be out in the middle of nowhere. So, yeah, I believe he's gonna try to do that.
He needs like a ham radio. Like our bell. He could do shit like our bell in the desert. With the music, he needs the same music.
It's gonna be a blanket to make smoke signals.
He could use Morse code. Satellite phone for internet. Is there in the desert? I guess there's satellites. Yeah, well, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll be okay.
He'll work it out.
I'm a ham and Art Bell was great. Let's see. Glenn Nickerson. He'll come back as a reincarnated first generation Mustang.
My mother the car. My Kiwi the car.
His name will be Kiwi Kowalski anyways. Oh, too funny.
What were we just joking
We
about
were
that?
just joking about that. Yeah, I know. We were talking about that. And we mentioned, oh, because you were doing, don't say it.
Don't say it?
We were doing a video, remember?
Don't say it. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna say it, but
don't
remind me
talk
what it
about it.
was somehow, without giving it away.
Hang on, I gotta write it.
I don't remember now.
I know, I remember. Hang on. Let me find a piece of paper. Here. Hang on.
Oh, right. Okay. We got something.
You gonna remember to do it though?
We got something for this, yeah.
Okay. We have it. No, we're not just saying it. No, it's a secret. Say it. He's yelling. Say it.
No.
Mm-mm. Can't say it. I hope Kiwi doesn't get probed by aliens.
Anything can happen out there.
No secrets. It's a video secret. Shh. Stop asking questions and have some.
Yeah, I can't give everything away.
Sounds like no. Nope. Can't tell you. Sorry. Hans Social says Tony Kathy, I'm smiling for 1 hour straight. Nice.
Nice.
That's good. That's good. Oh, it says Kiwi needs to dress like a bedraggled time traveler and yell, "What year is it?" Yell, "What year is it, everybody?" What year is it?
What's that thing the Australians do? I could see it, but in moonlight, you know, like full moon.
I don't know, what do they do?
With the Plymouth in the background, like with the
What
hood
do
open and smoke.
Australians do? I know.
That Haku thing.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna do that, right?
He's gonna go feral, I'm telling you.
He's listening to me. He's listening right now, and he's not coming on because he's like, that son of a...
Yeah.
Alright, Tony couldn't make Woodward Dream Cruise. If Tony can't make that, he can't make anything.
Probably not.
We had a sick dog.
Oh yeah,
And she
I had
died.
a dying dog at the time.
So, yeah, that's why we didn't.
We had the dog sitter line,
Make all
everything
of
lined
those
up, ready to
things.
go. But yeah, we had.
She was sick for like a couple months, like really sick, and she needed constant, like I was feeding her by hand every meal for like months, and then she passed away. So
Yeah, she
that's
took.
why we couldn't go anywhere.
We didn't do several things this year that we were supposed to because of that. You gotta have your priorities. You gotta have priorities. She was very sick for a long time.
Yeah. We couldn't leave her. Like if we left her, we were afraid she was gonna pass away with the dog sitter, and we can't do that. Let's see. He'll get in a duel with patinaed old Peterbilt. Where's Kiwi going exactly? Tell me where he wants to go.
He's picking up the car in someplace in Southern California, San Diego. He's picking up the car in San Diego, or close to San Diego, and he's driving it back here to Tennessee. I gotta sneeze. And I've got that sneeze that's stuck in my face for the last couple of days. It's terrible. And then all of a sudden, I get these like multiple sneezing fits. 2, 3 sneezes on top of each other. It's horrible.
Let's see. Did you talk about this DLC on lifters? Do you know what that means?
No, I have not. I have not
No.
talked about that coding. No.
Okay. The Haka, yeah.
Yeah.
Silver Eagle Cobra. So how's the move? Sorry if you already covered it.
Everything is in limbo at the moment. I painted and put up the shelves in the main shop area, but they're still working on the back part of it. So I'm kind of in limbo there. I can't move stuff into the shop yet. I have a storage unit that other stuff has to go to. That's not ready to go either. So I'm in limbo, just in limbo. And the weather put everybody behind because it's been below zero. It's close to zero now for the last few days. So
It
it's
was
put
like
everybody behind.
minus like
It's been freezing.
10 or something ridiculous.
But then it's going to be
Very
like
cold.
60 degrees on like Thursday. So it's like,
yeah.
that's the thing about Tennessee.
And rain. It's gonna rain all week.
I'll take the rain. I'll take the rain.
Bill McKiska sent you super chat.
Thank you, Bill.
How well would shorty headers for a Magnum engine work on a 318 LA in an A body? I hear they're much better for flow, but will it interfere with stock steering column and brake lines?
Well, that's the thing. Anything that's engineered for Magnum is engineered, unless it's specifically for a car, right, to install it in a car. But just about everything you buy, like shorty headers and stuff like that are for a Magnum, won't fit on because the steering, like you just said, the steering column is the major problem. Not so much, very much so on an A body, not so much on a B body. But yeah, I would definitely check fitment clearance to the steering column before you went and you bought those.
R says, please do talk about DLC on lifters.
I can't because I don't know enough about it.
Okay. You can't make a video about it?
I mean, I probably could, but
Okay.
I can't comment on it now. I would
Right
have to
now.
educate myself on
Okay. Okay.
it. I focused on the common flaws, not necessarily the repairs or the fixes, I should say. So basically, the videos that I did on the subject were about trying to point out the things that can go wrong. And that's really where I stopped with it. And at that time is when that coding, the DLC coding, started coming in, I guess a year ago or so. So it's a topic I could go back and revisit.
Bill McKiskey says, thanks. It's just what I have laying around at the moment.
Yeah, check. I'm telling you, check the clearance on the against the steering column. It's a bitch.
So Silver Eagle says, what? Tony, you're an encyclopedia.
Well, even an encyclopedia has a few empty chapters, right?
Does it?
No, it doesn't, does it?
No.
Oh, well, I guess I'm not an encyclopedia.
Or a good friend.
Or a good friend for that matter. And this is why I have to quit YouTube.
Earlier. Mm-hmm. Yo, Bananas, ever wear a dress? I have worn dresses.
She
yes,
has.
I
She
have.
has.
That's a sentence that I've never heard before.
But you had it now, baby.
That's Monk from Philly. Thank you. Yes, I have worn a dress. Let's see. Hydrazine sounds toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. R.I.P. Lance Boyd, and thank you for going over there. Who's Lance Boyd?
Lance Boyd? I've never heard.
I don't know. I'm unfamiliar. Or says, thanks Tony about the DLC. Sounds like it might solve the cam break-in issues. I hope you make a video.
The only way you can solve the cam break-in issues is if the problem is the lifter being made of too soft a material. That's the only way that can help. That wouldn't solve it if the lifter isn't machined with some crown to it. Because remember, the lobe has taper, the lifter has crown, and it's a combination of crown and taper that cause the rotation. So if a lifter is if the lifter is too soft, then yeah, a coating would help it. But if the lifter isn't machined with the proper amount of crown, then I don't think any coating could possibly, because once it stops rotating, if it doesn't have the ability to rotate, I don't care really what you coat it with, eventually it's either going to take out the lifter or it's going to round out the cam lobe. So, I've shown, we've taken lifters out of the box that didn't have sufficient crown or barely had any crown at all. And we've measured cams and showed that showed different amounts of taper ground in different parts of the camshaft. So a coating isn't going to solve those problems. The coating will only solve it if it's a metallurgical problem with the lifter itself.
Oh, Danny Boyd says, Lout mentioned a guy who didn't make it back from VN. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm sorry.
Honestly, guys, I think I'm running like a slight fever. So it's like,
yeah.
If I'm not,
we don't.
If stuff's going over my head.
I can see like every comment. So, let's see. Jurass, you have a hell of a time getting your wife into jeans. Let's see. They're talking to each other. Riley, I personally think lifter crown is partially the cause of lifter failure.
Most of the time it is.
Was hydrazine a thing in the 30s on the salts?
In the 30s? No. It would be post World War II. It was definitely a thing on the drier lakes and all. But it was definitely post World War II.
Mark says, Tony, didn't you write an article about the illegal use of hydrazine?
Yes.
You did?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I've hunted down NOS lifters, not easy, New City Carpet says. Hydrazine is rocket fuel. Mm-hmm. Rick S. UT, factory exhaust on slant stakes except for a straight big pipe to muffler and rear bumper. Sounds amazing, but I only changed the pipe by the bumper with the small factory turn down. Will it affect the sound?
Why would you use a small factory turn down? I wouldn't want to squeeze the exhaust down towards the end like that. It would be like an unneeded restriction. But I agree that just a nice diameter, like a 2.5-inch diameter single exhaust is the best sounding exhaust you could put on a slant.
Let's see. They're talking about hydrazine. Is it rocket fuel or it's not rocket fuel? Is it jet fuel?
It's not jet fuel. Yeah, the Nazis use it as a rocket fuel. With drag racing, it's not used on its own, it's used as an exciter for nitromethane.
Sorry, you're sick again, Tony?
Yes, I have disease X.
Oh, speaking of, Charles S. asked, have you seen any of the WEF this year?
Some of it.
Some of it. Let's see. Okay, Liz is a thing in the drag strip. Where can I find this article? Where is the article?
Oh, fuck, I don't remember. I did that for Dragzine, like in 2010, I think it was. I have no idea. Just gotta hunt for it.
R says, do you suggest to go retro roller over flat top in BBC due
Yes.
to cam issues?
Yes, but beware of if you're gonna go roller, go solid roller. Because there's been a lot of problems, and I had the problem myself with brand new lifters that just bled down. That was the thing we had with Bottle Rocket. I had a brand new set of hydraulic rollers in there, and they kept. Was that?
I just said, oh, please.
Yeah, you remember.
Yeah.
So I would go roller. I would go solid roller.
So many stupid issues with that car.
Yeah.
Stupid stuff.
Yeah. So after I spent like a stupid amount of money on hydraulic rollers, and two of them
Nobody gave them
failed.
to you.
Because nobody gave them to me. I don't take
Yes,
anything
pay
like that.
for
I
them.
pay for them, and two of them shit the bed. 3 of them actually. I went and bought a set of like $175 Chinese solid rollers, and they've been in there ever since, and they function just absolutely perfectly. So.
Do mothballs work?
I don't know. That's an old wives' tale. I don't know.
I use 50-year-old NOS points because AutoZones don't even let it idle.
Well, I don't know about letting it idle or not, but the rubbing blocks wear down on those things. I haven't had any problem with newer points. I haven't had any problem with the contacts themselves. It's the rubbing blocks. Like after like 3,000 to 5,000 miles, there's no rubbing block anymore.
Let's see. Hydraulic roller lifters hammer the cam when they fail.
Yep. Well, actually, in our case, it launched the push rod through the rocker.
UTM, fan of simplicity, but if the performance traits of a modern powertrain makes you crave that level of power and drivability, how else can you achieve this in an old car without going boosted LSX?
Boost. I mean, boost, nitrous. It's one of those things where you have to know the level of complication that you're comfortable with dealing with, right? So, for me, the aggravation, right, of dealing with. I'm gonna explain it to you. So, all right, you bring me your car, right? I'm gonna work on your car. I don't care about the complication. It doesn't make any difference to me. Stuff whatever you want to stuff in there. We'll make it work. We'll make it work great. But if I own it, if I have to spend, say, here's the exact amount of time I want to spend troubleshooting a problem with one of my own cars. Done. Figured it out. Okay? Because that's generally when something happens with one of my cars, with the systems that I put in them, that's how long it takes me to troubleshoot it. And it usually takes me about that long to effect a repair. So for the stuff that I have to live with in my own personal life, I have to be, and this is important now, I have to be able to troubleshoot it completely in my head, just based on symptoms. Now you could do that with a lot of computerized cars, like for instance my XJs, right? Very simple computer systems. When something goes wrong, I could diagnose the problem, seat of the pants in my head in minutes. Like there's no mystery about it. Once you get to slightly more complicated systems, I don't want to deal with it. But again, see, that's just for my own cars, my own personal thing. If it's somebody else's car, well then bring it. I don't care the level of complication. It's actually fun trying to figure things out. So it's like what's your threshold for aggravation? That's the question. And my threshold for aggravation is 0.
Charles, speaking about old wives' tales, have you ever heard of dumping rice down a carpet?
I may have heard of something like that. It rings a vague bell. I think that would be like the same thing as like the Bonami deal, where people used to clean up the rings, or I should say, they would scuff cylinder walls with Bonami. Something I've never tried, so I have no idea if it's.
What's up, Ari? Ari made it.
Welcome,
He's here.
Ari.
Let's see. Kiwi needs to bring mothballs.
Maybe not the mothballs.
Oh, my threshold is almost 0.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. I have to be able to service the car anywhere, right? That's very important to me too. You know, if I'm out on the road, I don't care if I'm a mile from home or 300 miles from home. It doesn't make any difference to me. I have to be able to fix it on the side of the road, then and there. And if I can't, it's like the biggest crisis I could ever have.
Let's see. Rewiring Howard's cam, flat tappet, Howard's hydraulic lifters, broke in with Lucas brake-in oil, currently running Lucas hot rod oil, 3,000 miles, no issues.
Well, you probably started out with properly machined parts. And you followed the break-in procedure.
Kay Nelson says, hey Tony, haven't seen the Charger in a while. Plans?
It's just sitting in the driveway. Once the weather breaks and we get out a little bit, we'll be using the car.
Does anyone like the smell of mothballs? No.
No.
Rick asks, Tony, the exhaust pipe is already smaller over the rear axle, so does that make a difference?
Yeah, you should never step down a pipe. You should always step up. Either maintain the same diameter all the way through, or step up, but never step down.
Philip Reed sent you super chat.
Thank you.
It says, I'm 26 and I recently bought a 72 Beetle convertible, first class of car. Any tips for maintaining it?
Get the service manual. Get the service manual, and I mean that's an awesome first class of car to deal with. They're very simple. Those things. They're happy. They're fun. Those Volkswagens have more personality than like you know. Here's probably too. Cars will give you feedback. You know what I mean? Once you get to the older cars, especially, the more you get to know them, the more they talk to you and tell you what they need or what they want, or if they're happy, if they're not happy, and like they have a personality to them. And those Beetles have like the most. You know what I mean? Like you'll get to know that car like as if it's like a dog. You know what I mean? You'll have that same bonding with that car. But yeah, I mean, get the service manual, join a couple of forums, and just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, forums are a good idea.
Forums are a good idea.
Even Facebook groups or something like
You
that.
have to, of course, have to be aware of the forum know-it-alls and the you know. But generally speaking, you'll learn who's full of shit and who's not.
Eventually.
Right. But it's especially like, you know, like yeah, I can explain to you like there's a hard bolt to get to, okay? You know, so you search that bolt, right? You know, top transmission mount bolt, whatever it happens to be, okay? And you search that in a forum, you'll find people who will give you a whole tutorial on, use this socket, this length, with this much extension, and then get it from this angle, and it'll come right through. So, like, in that respect, those forums are worth their weight in gold. But yeah, you gotta be aware of the know-it-alls too.
The Volkswagen for Dummies repair manual.
Yeah. I keep coming across Beetles. I'm not allergic to picking up a Beetle. I love those cars, and I keep coming across them at really reasonable prices on like Marketplace. But I don't want a project. That's the thing, right? If I pick one up, it's got to be like just I don't want to have to build anything. I don't want to rust it. Oh, keep an eye on the front end of that thing because they rust around the front where the torsion bars mount, on those. Yeah, yeah. Look, eyeball that car really close up around the front suspension.
Ari says forums can also be evil places full of overachievers with too many hang-ups. Yes.
Yes, yes. There's people who base their entire identity
It's
on
good
how
if you
much
need
they
parts,
know.
though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's see. Start an oil discussion on a forum. That's fun.
Ah,
Let's see. Internet forums are full of keyboard mechanics. Yes.
yes, but there's also real mechanics that jump in there too. You know, after a while, you spend enough time in the forums and you can sniff out the bullshit.
Let's see. Michael Orlowski, hey Uncle Tony. Would timing that is too far advanced cause backfire?
No, no. Too far retarded causes backfire. Too far advanced it causes a kickback.
Yeah.
Which isn't a backfire. If it's too far advanced, when you crank the motor to start it, it'll try to fight the starter. That's a symptom of it being too far advanced. If it's too far retarded, it'll pop up through the carburetor.
Bill McKiska sends you a super chat.
Thank you, Bill.
Is there a good rule of thumb or what to look for when making the decision of whether to rewire a classic or work with what is already there?
See, all different cars, right? It's like, so if you're dealing with something, let's say like a 64 Valiant or any of those cars, a Falcon, a Nova, whatever it is, with very simple wiring, then it's usually easier to just plug and play. You know what I mean? Then you get into cars, the later 60s, into the 70s. Now the harnesses become extremely complicated and intertwined with each other and shit like that. So I would say simpler cars, yeah, just replace it. Get a good aftermarket harness and plug it all in. More complicated cars, then I would say work on the sections that need repair.
Douglas Fairler. Tony, what build do you want to finish the most in 2024?
I only have one build right now.
Mm-hmm.
The Belvedere, that's it. Everything else is built and just needs to be worked through. And we were just talking about that. We were looking at this. We were trying to find the schedules for our local tracks to see when they open and what dates they're on. So there's only one build that we have on this that's left, and that's the Belvedere. And that is something we're going to talk about in about 3 weeks or so, because we have a challenge with that car. There's a challenge. And it's an interesting challenge. It's one that we've never done before. But I can't talk about it yet. But it's going to be cool. And it's going to be fun. Possibly deadly.
What?
Well, don't worry about it.
What do you mean don't worry about it? You just said possibly deadly.
Well, don't worry about it. It'll be fun.
What do you mean don't worry about it?
It'll be fun. Relax. Relax!
No.
The looks
no,
she
I'm
gives
not
me. If
relaxed.
you guys can only see the looks that she gives me.
No, I'm not relaxed. You can't say, oh,
Not
deadly.
deadly. Nobody's going to get
Now
killed.
relax.
Nobody's
Because
going to
it's
get
deadly.
killed. But it could get interesting.
It's funny, he always tells me relax. He says something ridiculous. and
Am
he's
I
like,
sitting here?
"Relax."
Am I sitting here at 61 with 2 arms, 2 legs, all my fingers and toes work? That should give you an idea that I know what I'm doing. Wow.
No, you don't know what you're doing when it comes to that. Other people stop you from doing things.
It's an interesting challenge. It's what most would consider to be an impossible challenge, but I'm going to take it. And
Who's challenging you?
Ralph, his thing.
All right.
All right. So she's getting all upset. We can't talk about this anymore. She gets all like worried and shit.
The next project is to get the new shop going.
Yes. The new project is to get settled in.
Rusty Fuel says first he will have to rescue Kiwi.
No, I'm not that good of a friend. We've talked about that already.
Goodness. Let's see. Courtney. Wouldn't it be crazy if Tony got through life of nitro drag racing, but got tripped up by a rust bucket Belvedere with a propane motor? I hope not.
Wait until you see this challenge. This is going to be, people are going to be like, no, that's not possible. That can't be done.
Why are you doing this?
Because it's a good challenge.
You want me to worry, right?
And it's the type of thing I've never done this before. It's like this brand new world to me. So it'll be interesting.
You serious?
Yes.
I got a headache now. Now I have an instant headache.
Okay. So
You're
just
killing me.
to throw a hint, just to throw a hint,
Sorry.
okay? The vehicle that this challenge is against is a factory purpose built weapon. And I'm going to take it on with a 66 Plymouth. What? Don't look at me like that. What?
I know what you're gonna do. I sometimes ask, what in tradition? Tradition. Yeah. He wants the adventure. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it'll be an adventure, for sure. What?
You're gonna destroy the car.
No, I'm not going to destroy
And
the
you're
car.
gonna hurt yourself.
I'm not going to hurt myself.
Yes, you
no,
are.
I'm neither going to destroy the car nor hurt
There's not
myself.
even seatbelts in that car.
Don't worry, there'll be belts in it for that.
Oh my god. No, you can't do that with that car.
Watch me.
No. No.
You know.
I know exactly what you're doing. You cannot do that with that car.
Will you just leave me alone? Let me do what I gotta do.
He says. No.
I got us this far. Relax.
No. No.
The entertainment value will be off the chain.
Oh.
It's not quite Evel Knievel's Snake River Canyon thing. So we'll be alright.
Did you ever see some people and think their cornbread ain't done in the middle?
Yes.
Yes. 1 hour, 25 minutes in and no conspiracy? What's going on here? Is this still UTG?
Why I do have I have disease X. We've already talked about that.
Yes, happy wife, happy life, right? Think of the grandkids, Tony. Hello?
Yeah.
Think of the grandkids.
They'll be cheering me on.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
The thing I'm gonna take on is a factory built. It's a world recognized factory built weapon. I'm gonna beat it with an old Plymouth at its own game.
Oh jeez.
What?
Oh. Uncle Tony exchanging helmet for a house dress.
Well, that's what she'd have me do.
Oh really? Is that what I would have you do?
It appears so.
No, I don't think so.
You're not like, go get him, champ. No.
You can do something stupid.
I'm not gonna do anything stupid.
Alright, that's fine. But you said it could be deadly.
Deadly's overhyping. It'll be the coolest thing I think I've ever done.
No. Music Gobi says, I'm sorry. No, it's okay. It's fine. What does the who have to say with who? Is it a smoking jacket? Uncle Tony jumps the shark episode?
Could be.
What? A boot? What? What?
I'm not saying anything else about it.
I know what you're gonna do. Oh my gosh.
My wheels have been going for the last couple of weeks on this. And I got the plan.
What do I think of the new shop? As long as he's got enough room and he's more organized, I think that's good. I butchered that, and I think Uncle Kathy butchered it more, probably. She's a beaut, Clark. A beaut. Your car. A beaut. Make a plan and work the plan. Who shot Uncle Tony? Did you ever try again to run a car on mozzarella, maybe with nitro?
If I get my hands on a diesel, I was thinking about buying one of those little Harbor Freight diesel engines and running it on mozzarella. It's got to be a diesel, obviously, but not yet. But it's something I've thought about.
Tony, don't do anything too crazy. The only thing left on Sunday nights is 60 minutes. I'm not doing this without you. I'm going to tell you right now.
What do you mean you're not going to do this without me?
You better be careful.
If I'm in traction or rehabilitation for a little while,
God.
you can't keep this going? What? Look at the look she gives me.
Oh, what do we do? Sit next to your hospital bed and do a live? Is that what you want me to do?
The body kiss. Tony, blink your eyes once for yes. This is going to be good. I'm telling you guys, this is going to be good.
Oh my gosh. Terrible. That's terrible. It's not even funny. Why are we laughing about that? That's not funny. It's not funny. Let's see. Get Tony a fire suit.
Don't really need a fire suit
You
for
need a
this one.
fire suit. Do you need a fire suit?
No, not a fire suit. Just a lot of padding.
Padding?
Yeah.
You need a lot of padding?
It'll be fine. We'll be fine. Just relax. I don't want to give away what we're gonna do.
You're killing me.
Bro, I didn't plan this. It just kind of naturally evolved.
Tony, when are you going to start the Monday live dedicated to EV news? Mexican Spec wants to know.
We're not doing EV news.
You don't want to do EV news?
There's so much low-hanging EV fruit right now, right? But I don't want to go after the easy stuff. I don't want to go after the easy stuff. But wait till you see our new shirt.
Does it rhyme with no mart?
Does what?
Does it rhyme with no mart? No mart?
No, Mark.
Does it rhyme with no mart? What are you gonna do? Does it rhyme with no mart?
I have no idea.
Don't worry about it.
Something that just went right over my head.
Probably no. Philip Reed sent you super chat.
Thank you, Phil.
Good news. Apparently my father had one back in the 90s, so I still have access to the old tools and knowledge he had.
That's the guy with the VW. Excellent.
Good. Awesome. Weekly EV update. No?
I have
Okay.
fancy plans, but I don't want to.
Deer in the headlight look is awesome on you, Tony. Come on, you can interview Elon. I think you could give him some good questions that would stump him.
Who, Elon?
Yeah,
No, I don't think you can really stump Elon.
I think you can. Tony, any off-road park sessions planned, or is the snow too deep?
No, it's not that there's a lot of snow. We're going to be going out again soon, but I don't have anything planned yet.
Ari says I work for the enemy. You do, Ari.
He works for Rivian.
UTG shirts. I heart EV fires.
No, wait.
No.
Oh, you guys are going to love this new shirt. You're absolutely going to love this new shirt.
Danny Boy, Tony DeFeo quits YouTube and rolls out EV startup.
We're going to revive the electro bat.
Look, he ain't gonna tell you until you are told. 0 cents. Michael Schmidt sent you super chat.
Thank you.
For some, better than gas station coffee.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
I don't think I drank enough coffee
I did.
tonight.
I still have hope for Rivian. Ari, Tesla's obviously a wash at this point. Oh, let's see. I heart frozen EVs.
Wait till you see the shirt. And we definitely have to send Ari a couple of them, so because he's gonna have to wear them at work.
Ari says, I've gotten tons of compliments on my I hate cars shirt at work. Thank you guys eternally.
Wait till you get the comments on the new one.
I don't think he's gonna be able to wear the new one to work. It's pretty offensive. It's offensive.
It's not really offensive.
It is a little offensive.
I wouldn't call it offensive.
No. I need a UTG shirt down under. Alright, we're gonna look at shipping there.
We had many problems shipping stuff down under.
I got
to where,
stuff sent back from Australia and I had to reship
like literally it cost us hundreds of dollars trying to send stuff.
Yeah.
Right? Not that
it was anybody's fault.
Not that it was anybody's fault, but we literally spent hundreds of dollars shipping a couple of things where it should have just been here, drop it in mail and go.
Yeah.
So, but maybe this
The
just
prices
situation is
went
a
up
little bit
like
better now.
exponentially. It was like $80 to ship the t-shirt and I was like, no, let's stop this right now. So we'll look back into that again.
Well, it was like $80 to ship the shirt, and then the shirt got lost, and we had to send another one. And
Yeah.
And that happened a couple of times.
Yeah, it did. I mean, stuff like that does happen. Okay, so here's a funny thing that happened. I had 2 orders to Canada. They were both named Terry. They got each other's orders. So I had to remake them and send them out again. Yeah, imagine 2 orders to Canada.
Both to Terry.
Both to Terry.
All right, it's restless dog time. You should show them what's going on over here because they're hearing it.
Oh, we're gonna move
No,
it.
stop.
Okay. What's the difference between? No, I can't read that. He was talking about conspiracies. It's a dog dance, yeah. They gotta get rid of the joy. I have no idea what that is. I can send a t-shirt to Estonia for about $7 from Mexico. Figure.
Yeah, from Mexico. We should send stuff to Mexico so they can sell it to the rest of the world.
Right. I meant Coke, not Coke. You mean Coca-Cola. Check out Bellows Customs. Have you ever?
Bella's Customs? I have never heard of them.
No Coke tonight. I don't think it's that good for you, right? You started
Coke,
drinking
no.
water, yeah.
Yeah. Coke is really bad.
We
for me.
decided that all food is poison.
It is. We sometimes decided it is. It's all poison.
So we're trying to cook at home a lot, and I don't know. I don't
We
know
are.
what-
I am making an effort to try to eat healthier.
Yeah.
But there are limits. You know what I mean?
Charles S. sent you super chat.
Thank you, Charles.
Uncle Tony, I recently towed a car/trailer with my Chevy Suburban 350 TDI. I heard rattling / pinging under acceleration. Timing is factory spec, 0 degrees.
NOx sensors.
And fuel is premium. Compression is stock. Thoughts?
Yeah, your NOx sensor is not picking up and retarding. It's got to be. That's assuming that the fuel quality was okay. You know, not excessively bad fuel. Possible restricted injector, right? So it's running lean, but more than likely a NOx sensor isn't doing its job for whatever reason. What check engine lights do you have on?
Monk from Philly says, Tony, WTF, you should pick up and showcase each of your dogs every live stream. Each dog 1 full minute.
1 full minute? Yeah, we could do that.
Do you try your dog's treats?
What did I just tried one of the.
Cheese?
Yeah, what?
I baked them treats. They oatmeal, peanut butter, an egg, and banana. So
Oh, it was last night.
what?
It was last night. I was sitting on the couch, and Winnie had one of these rawhides that she'd been chewing on, and she sat next to me, and she put it in my mouth like this.
Oh, she had a hoof.
Was that?
The hoof that she threw
Was
out.
the hoof,
Yeah.
whatever it was.
The
So she
hoof.
put it in my mouth. So I took it out of her mouth, and I was like, I don't believe I'm eating dog. Well, yeah.
He was a hoof.
I didn't want to insult her by not taking her offer.
Aw.
It's
It's very sweet.
one of the most disgusting things I've ever done.
The dog. I second the dog showing. Show one of the dogs, Sonny. Oh, here. I'll move. Okay. Let's see. Here's Maggie.
This is Maggie, and Maggie is the goodest girl ever,
Yeah.
ever.
Darla.
Because she took over as Winnie's mom. So we actually have video. We should show that video. How do we show that video? Of when Winnie was
A baby.
6 weeks old, 7 weeks old,
Mm-hmm.
and Maggie took over as mom. So
Maggie's a
Maggie
good girl.
actually has scars now on her beautiful face
Protecting.
from protecting Winnie against
Darla.
Darla. And this is Darla. So Darla, turn around. Come here. Turn around.
Darla.
Turn around.
Hey.
Darla is completely batshit crazy. She's neurotic.
Yeah.
She paces. She has separation anxiety even when you're sitting right next to her.
Hi, Darla. Hi, Darla. Hi, Maggie. Okay, you're have to come on me. Winnie? Hey, Winnie. All right, yeah. Okay, you got it. Good girl.
And Lily is Lily.
She's
Come here, Lily.
She's guarding her bones. Don't worry about her.
So, well, Lily's here someplace. Oh, there she is. Come here, sweetheart. Come here, Lily. Are you not in trouble? Come here.
She thinks she's in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ah, jeez. All right.
See what you started?
Oh, there they all come. All right, so I don't know. So we're turret. Here, get a look at. Show her. What, sweetheart? Why are you all wet?
Okay. Are we back? Are we back? Dog party, yeah. They're doing burnouts.
What? What?
It's a cigarette. Let's see. Good doggies, yeah. Winnie is very fluffy and majestic. I know.
She's very majestic
I know.
and spoiled, man. Holy
I'm
dude,
gonna
she's
do a
spoiled.
video. We were talking about it before of her tricks, learning tricks,
Yeah.
learning her tricks. Yeah, we're gonna do a video of that.
She does a lot of tricks.
I'm teaching her new tricks every day.
She's brilliant. If you guys have never had a border collie, so Winnie is the first dog, the first non-damaged dog. Because all of our dogs have been rescued, and we just decided we wanted a border collie, and you can't rescue a border. They don't end up in shelters. So
Well,
we
they
end up,
do, but
well, a border collie puppy where you
they
can
go
train
really
them.
quickly.
Right.
Yeah.
So we
You
wanted
have to
we wanted a
bond
dog
with
we could
them.
train to do agility because we want to participate in that sport. So that's why we got Winnie. And man, the dog is so freaking smart. It's not funny. Like I've never experienced any dog like this before. She's brilliant. She's brilliant. She's like you talk to her and she's literally trying to understand every word that you say.
Yeah.
And she learns tricks. Like how many tricks does she know now?
At least 10. She's gonna get her title.
Yeah.
Her
So-
first novice trick title.
Whereas the other ones, they're all
They can sit.
yeah, they can sit, but they all ended up in. Like I said, they're all rescue dogs, and they all ended up in shelters because they have issues. They have severe issues.
She's a
Maggie,
good girl.
say hi to YouTube. Look, over there. Look,
Oh my goodness.
look. Say hi. Yes.
Say hi, Maggie. She's like, what? She's got a bone. Okay. You guys need a cat? I have one for you.
No,
12
no, we're
years
good,
old,
we're good.
possibly more than 20 pounds. No, we had a cat. We had DeSoto, and he passed away.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tony and Bananas, so much. More barking. Sorry. Border Collies are borderline geniuses. They're very smart.
Borderline
She's
geniuses?
learning how to crawl right now. She's doing really well. She picks it up really quickly.
They're so affectionate.
Yeah,
She's
she's
there
very,
now.
very affectionate. Let's see. She can't do agility yet because she's too young. She can't do jumping because she's growing. And when they're growing, like, she could really do a lot of damage. So she's got to be like a year old before she can start doing jumps and things like that.
Yeah, like she can run and stuff like that.
Yeah, she can do small things like on the groundwork, but she can't do any jumping or anything like that.
Yeah, until what, she's like a year?
She can't do the weaves either, the pulls. Yeah, until she's a year.
Yeah. Because the joints and everything are still growing and developing, and if you stress them too much,
There's a lot of space.
then the dog has issues later on in its life.
Yeah.
That's how they get like hip dysplasia and shit like that.
Wasn't there Border Collie on 60 Minutes a few years ago that understood around 1,000 words? Yep.
Yep, yeah, we saw that one. We saw that one. Anything you've ever heard about Border Collies is true. I would not have believed it until I lived with her.
She's really, really smart. Like a person smart. Like
Yeah.
you talk to her like a person and she looks at you and she listens and she tries to
She tries to
understand
figure out
what you're
every word.
saying, you know? The only thing is like, I think that you shouldn't like buy them or get them and then just leave them home alone. Like they need a lot
constant,
of interaction.
yeah.
They need a lot of mental stimulation. My cat thinks I'm the maid. Yeah. Right. We might be ready to take on another critter soon. The old Shih Tzus passed lately.
No.
I'm sorry.
I always felt anytime we lost a dog, we automatically went and adopted another one, like within days, sometimes even sooner than that. Because it's one of those things. It's like there's nothing worse. I'm okay. I've never lost a kid, right? But there's nothing worse than losing a dog, right? That I've experienced. So like one of the ways you kind of get past that is like you just run right away and adopt another dog, and then like like you've opened up that space. You have that space in your world now, right? Well, there's how many millions of dogs, you know what I mean, that need that space. So hurry up and give them that space. So if you have one that passed, the easiest way to get over the grief and that whole thing is run right now and go get another dog.
Australian Shepherds are right behind them. Yeah. Intelligence. Yeah. They need 20 sheep. We live in a subdivision, and trust me, if I had room, she would have sheep, but we do not have the room for sheep.
I'm looking for space.
Eventually, maybe,
Yes.
hopefully, eventually she'll have like a few sheep. I have friends that do sheep herding, like there's classes and stuff. She's still too young to go to that, but there's a bunch of people that I know that do sheep herding. And she can learn. You have to wait a little bit before getting another one, Mexican Spike says. Another dog.
I disagree with that.
Well,
I
it depends.
disagree
We
with that.
waited a little bit before we got Winnie.
Yeah, well, that was the first time. Previous to that, over the last, 30 years or so, every time one would pass, we'd right away go and get another one. It's not to take the place,
No, never.
You can never take the place of the ones that are gone, but it makes it easier.
I think when the cats passed, we got another dog right away. But when the dogs passed, we waited a little bit.
No.
No, who did we go get another dog right away?
Violet passed, we got Trixie right away.
No, not right away.
Yes. Trixie passed, we got Maggie right away. Within like 40
Yeah,
hours.
we got Maggie right away.
Yeah.
Because that was really rough.
Ah, that was bad. Yeah.
My neighbor has sheep. I don't know why.
Trixie was my constant companion. Like for, I guess maybe about 5 or 6 years, she, like literally, every place I went, she came with me. Like the dog never saw a leash. You know, we'd go to the store, we'd go wherever we go, she'd come with me. We used to talk, she used to like to talk, she would sing, right? So yeah, when we lost Trixie, that was tough. That was right before we started doing this channel.
Yeah. When are you going to train her to sniff out Bondo? Well, she's in a scent class right now.
Yeah, she's
She
actually
just
learning
started.
scents right now.
So she's learning to do scent work. So right now she's doing scent work, and she's doing like her regular basic, but like she knows all that stuff already. But she's gonna get her trick title, and she's gonna learn scent work and compete in that too. And then once she's like a year, she'll start doing agility. I replace a cat as soon as they show signs of coming close to the end. Some overlap is good.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Drug sniffing Winnie? No, not drugs. I don't think so. But they have.
Well, we had a German Shepherd named Blondie that we had to get rid of her because she was having issues.
No,
with,
we found her in the parking lot.
Yeah, we found her in the parking
in my
lot.
car.
She was a puppy-ish. You know, she wasn't fully grown yet.
She was fully grown.
Was she?
Yeah.
I remember her being not
She
quite.
was fully grown and full of ticks, and it was pouring out, and she jumped in my car at Sam's Club.
Right.
And I brought her home, and we had Lola, and they fought over food.
Right.
And then I was like, okay, we need to place her somewhere because her and Lola, they're two big dogs, and they're going at it. Lola was a lab. She was a black lab.
Yeah.
So they were going at it, and it was really hard. Like, I don't think we introduced them properly, you know. We were working all the time, and I didn't have time to stay home with them and watch them. So we found that guy that took her to train her.
Well, Ralph.
Yeah.
Ralph the cop.
Mm-hmm.
So she became a cadaver dog.
Yeah. She sniffed out dead bodies.
Yeah.
And she was like one of the best ones that they ever had. So I'm glad that we gave it to them. You know, she had a good life.
Oh.
Let's see. This damn cat is 12. Street cat, oversized, stubborn as hell. Yeah. Cats can be a pain in the butt.
I think we're done with cats.
Yeah. They were all sick. I don't know. Never really had good luck with cats.
They're fragile compared to dogs.
Maybe. Well, DeSoto he broke every screen in the house, and he would go out and fight, and he would come back with his face ripped up. And I took him to the vet to go get stitched, and they're like, we can't stitch this. This is too bad. And I'm like, great. So I had to like keep him locked up and hear him screaming to get out of the house.
Yeah, that was rough.
But I did have him fixed eventually so he could heal. But he was a mess. He was always bloody, walking through the house, bleeding all over the place. And I'm like, what are you doing? I couldn't keep him in.
No.
Tony, the best advice you ever gave. Get a dog immediately after your dog dies. Thank you. I was suicidal when Guido died, my Shiba, on my birthday. I'm sorry.
Sorry about that. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, as soon as one of them passes,
replacing.
you're not replacing.
But
you
realize
can never replace.
How much space they took up. Like when they're gone, you realize like that there's a big friggin' empty space.
Yeah.
And you're like, ooh, this is weird.
Yeah.
So.
But the most important thing though is that it takes your head off of, because you can sit there and grieve over your missing pet, your loved one, right? Or you can change that focus to like learning a new one and teaching them and getting them.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like you're just taking your head and you're moving it to a different place.
I had so many street animals come through, I started naming them after 70s TV characters and actors. I just watched the block painting video, very helpful. I never would have thought about heating the block.
It works.
Wow, that was a fast 2 hours of fun. Yeah, we're almost there.
Wow, really?
Yep.
That went fast. I didn't think it was going to go so fast. I didn't think I was going to make it all the way through. I thought we were
I
going
didn't think so either.
I've been really sick, oh, jeez. Okay. So, I've been really sick. What? It's here. Here.
You're so lucky to have somebody that cares about you until you put your shirt down.
I've been really sick for the last day or so. So I didn't think we were going to actually go through the whole 2 hours tonight, but we did.
Yeah, we did. I'm
All
tired
right.
now.
So that's it. We're going to wrap this up.
We could, yeah.
Yes.
All right, so we have a new T-shirt coming.
We have
can
a
tell
new
you what it
T-shirt
is.
coming. Everybody on Earth is going to want this shirt. This is going to be we're going to retire off this shirt. If all of a sudden there's no more UTG, you're going to say, well, they made enough money
they
off the
sold
shirt.
and they
He
went,
bought an
"What
island, and yeah. So the shirt will be out this week, right?
Yeah.
Kiwi's Big Adventure will be following that. What else? Oh, I know there's other stuff.
I'm sorry, Barracuda. Barracuda lost his border collie.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, that sucks.
Okay. All right.
What?
I don't even remember what we were talking about.
Please try out a smart carb.
Try who?
A smart carb?
No, I'm good. Thanks anyway. I've seen it. I'm familiar with it. I have no use for it.
Can we order shirts off your YouTube page?
No.
I think that there's a link to our website.
There's a
Everything
link to
is
our
on our
website, right.
website.
UncleTony'sGarage.com.
You want me to Coke?
Yeah. So if you're looking for the stuff we've
The
already
new
got.
shirt's not up there yet.
Right.
It should be in a few days.
All right. So, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go drink some NyQuil and crash out. Wednesday night, Kiwi will be around, but then after that, Jamie from Den Dodge Garage will be filling in while Kiwi's out on his great adventure, big adventure.
Kiwi's Big Adventure.
Kiwi's big adventure. So I think Kiwi is going to be with us this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday it'll be Jamie. And we didn't see Dr. Art tonight.
No, I didn't see him. Maybe he's sick.
He might be sick.
Maybe he has the X virus as well.
Disease X.
Yeah, disease X.
Yeah. Oh God, I can't think of anything else.
Kiwi's Big Adventure, yeah.
Yeah. So,
I'm
guys,
a rebel, Daddy.
what was that?
I'm a rebel, Daddy. It's a t-shirt. I'm a rebel.
Feral Kiwi. Wandering through the desert for 40 years. Everybody contributed super chat. Thank you so very much. It all goes to dog treats. We spend more money on dog treats. It's really
I started
it's
baking
absurd.
them myself.
It's absurd.
And then I broke the oven.
I started adding it up, and I'm like, we've literally spent like thousands of dollars on
I'm
dog
making
treats.
dog treats now by scratch.
So yeah, so she's gonna start making them from scratch. But everybody contributed super chat. Thank you so
Thank
much. My
you,
dogs
yeah.
really appreciate it. Everybody contribute just your conversation and your presence. Thank you. We appreciate you equally. Our awesome mods, Fubar, Zero, Ari, and Mexican Spec. Thank you guys for keeping everything on the keel here, on the even level.
Kiwi wasn't on here either.
Kiwi wasn't on it. Maybe him and Dr. Art are
Plotting
scheming and plotting
against us.
to overthrow, right? I don't trust anybody anymore. Not since that Mopar guy. But anyway,
What?
I don't want to talk about it.
Crazy 77 says, what about me?
What about you?
Do you trust him?
No.
No. I'm a loner, Daddy, a rebel.
I trust Zero.
That was Zero that said that.
Oh, okay, well, there you go.
Loner, Daddy.
So, So everybody, you have to make him shook. Kiwi's Big Adventure. Oh, God. This can't end well. I should probably pick a fight with him now.
Yeah, you think the Plymouth is not for sale, Francis.
I should probably pick a fight with Kiwi now. It gets me off the hook.
Yeah. So you have to go get him.
I'm not talking to that son of a bitch.
Oh, I'm sure he hates us now.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to say goodnight to everybody? Say goodnight to YouTube. Yeah, say
Good night. Good night. Say good night. Say good night, Winnie. You get your bone? Oh, it's so awesome.
All right, guys, make this stop now.
Okay.
I need night call.
All right.
I
Good
need to
night,
leave now.
everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. We really appreciate it.